time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Matt Moore gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Striding in, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! A solo shot that time for Keon Broxton. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Chu has a read on it. 2 gone. Striding in for Oakland, Tommy Joseph. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's hitless in 6 tries. Moore delivering here on 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Joseph, a former Philly, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Piscotty at second with 2 down. High pop-up. Chirinos has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first here in Arlington. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, on the mound now is Sean Manaea, the pride and joy of Indiana State University. Low three-quarter arm angle. He reminds me a lot of former Met pitcher Sid Fernandez. Mid to upper 90s fastball, a true slurve. He also has a straight changeup and a funky arm angle. He's really tough on lefties.
1-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Barnes finds it, but no chance to recover. Andrus is on at first after the strikeout. So striding in, Delino DeShields is ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. His career numbers against Manaea. He brings a 4 for 12 line. Swing and a liner. The 0-1. Now Beltre swings and lets a high fly ball out to deep left field. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. On a line, that's a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Throw to the plate goes right by him.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. No balls and a strike to count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, this lineup is really needing a lot more out of Elvis Andrus these days. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. DeShields on third. Beltre at second with 1 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit hard on the ground at first. Joseph scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. His career numbers against Minaya, he's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Next up for the A's, Kike Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Chu. He's there and records the first out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Adrian Beltre, a future Hall of Famer. Nothing this guy can't do. Probably the best in the business at coming in on that slow roller with that underhand bazooka to first base.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's 0 for 7.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's not all that promising a number, as they find themselves just one spot off the bottom in the American League. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Barnes, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 down, runners at first and second. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Two balls and two strikes to Jonathan Villar. The 2-2. Now a swing and a chance for the third baseman Beltre. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. His career numbers against Minaya, he's just 2 for 12. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty is there to put it away for route number 1.
Second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting ninth, left fielder.
Up next for the Rangers, Ryan Rua, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready for another chance? Keon Broxton. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. Ready with the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. We'll get a look at the speedy. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 1, shortstop, Elvis.
And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Riding in once again, Delino DeShields. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch misses the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Popped him up. Joseph is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They lead it 2-1. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Tommy Joseph.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
One 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Full count, 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And now a pitch on the way. Another one sent foul. Another full count offering on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Popped high in the air. Odor is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Andres waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Digging in to try it again, Austin Barnes, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Here's a flip to Odor covering, and the inning is over. So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses inside off the plate.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Played on the backhand. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 17.
So 1 away now. That'll bring in Shin-Soo Choo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nomar Mazara.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Nomar Mazara. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line softly toward the hole, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Lowry, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in, Matt Chapman. He drew a walk his first time up.
Third baseman,
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. Popped him up. Odor over to his left. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. Chapman stands at first with 1 out. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Odor onto the grass. He's got it as the tying run. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Villar ranges to his left, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Rua.
Standing in, Ryan Rua. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. Villar ranges to his right. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrews.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrews. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Davis now, who's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so you're
belted high and deep into right center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
First baseman, Tommy Joseph.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Joseph. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Now Moore with a 1-2. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are two gone. Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And he'll step off and try again. Ball one.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still a ball and two strikes.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit back up the middle to his left, Villar. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Broxton racing back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Robinson Chirinos is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two and one now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Broxton's on the move. And that retires the side. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the second. Digging in to try it again, Jed Lowry. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Lowry waits. The 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Right there is Beltran. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And that'll be the second out.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Chapman. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Shin-Soo Choo will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Shin-Soo Choo.
And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning-opening base hit.
Designated hitter, Nomar.
Ready for another shot now. Nomar Mazara. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Now pitching for Oakland.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Stepping in now, Rougned Odor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His previous meetings with Boone Logan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it. There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box now, Ryan Rua. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here's Elvis Andrus now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Odor on second. Rua on at first with 2 down. Popped him up. Joseph near the first base bag, and that ends the inning. Rangers.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers.
Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Up next for Oakland.
Striding in once again, Keon Broxton, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rua is going to get there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Here's Chris Davis now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit in the air to left field. Rua is there. And the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields.
Center fielder, Delino DeShields.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Lowry's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The third baseman, number 29. Adrian.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. His previous meetings with Boone Logan, he's 1 for 4. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rangers set down in order, and it's still 3. Back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on the show. Set to start the 9th inning.
Number 50,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball one,
In
no
today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0, here it is. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
now batting, second baseman.
Ready once again, Jed Lowry. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit in the air to left. Rua is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for Oakland, catcher,
In now, Austin Barnes. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground now for Beltre at third. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close 3-1.